Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Sunday Funday.
Woo!
Sunday Funday. So what are we doing today for Sunday Funday? Today is the best of the 2023 bookers. So we were lucky enough, even though it hurt me to buy 3 and 4 at $100, we were lucky enough to get all 4 of them again this year. So we figured we'd put them to the test. I'm really curious to see, because we were the only people in the world that said 2 wasn't horrible. So I want to know if we can pick it out. Like, is it going to jump out like the 2 on Elijah did? So normal mash mix-up rules. Mike poured them. I was out of the room. I shuffled them. He was out of the room. We should be drinking the same as we go along. We're going to stop on the left, work our way right. We'll take a break, stop on the right, work our way left. I've yet to have anything to drink, and
So
every
rusty.
one of these
I'm
are 100.
it off my nose.
Someone's been gone for like a month and a half over here, so
Not quite that long.
All right, maybe I rounded up,
Just a little.
but
Again, if you're going to jump into a Booker's and think you got a magical nose, it never happens.
you know, I'm getting a nose. There's a lot of ethanol.
I was going to say,
I haven't even
more,
had a sip.
There's more of that. There's no Old Forester nose in these ever.
No.
Even towards the end.
They end up opening up. Oh, that's all of 120 something proof, though. That is the one thing I will say about Booker's, is they always drink hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but not.
That one did.
Not
Not
like
heavy
it's
throat.
like.
I didn't have a sip of anything.
I know,
yet,
but it's not like it's not like a crazy, like a moonshine style hot. It's you're drinking it, but
I guess I'm equating it in my head to the C923 of Elijah that was 133 proof and drank way lower. You know what I mean? I guess that's what I mean by that. You know, where this... That one hit me right in the back of the throat.
yeah, he already had me starting on something else.
That one's very good, though.
It is. It is.
I do want to say that.
It is very tasty. Is there a lot with it?
See, and this is, I'm not going to dog on them because
No.
it's a Booker's show. And we do love our Bookers. But I got to be honest with you. After drinking the Jack and after drinking the Old Forester and after drinking this Lucky 7, you're missing the fruit. You're missing that complexity of flavors. It is a one-note Charlie.
It might be the fruit, but it's not crazy.
I'm not getting no fruit. I get a hint of a nut. And that's it. It's like a caramelly nut. So on the glass number 2. But, I mean, that's the difference where I always thought these were top notch, and they're still a solid whiskey. But we've found cheaper whiskeys with better flavor.
With more notes, yes.
You know what I mean? So that's the only
And
thing.
a couple have been lower proof, which
makes it even crazier, right?
which kind of threw us. This one may have a little more flavor, actually.
I was going to say more flavor, and it didn't drink as hot as the first one did to me. And it could be because it's not my first drink.
I might have had a heavier sip, so this one seems to hold on better. In fact, I'm thinking I'm going to lean this one ahead of one. It has a little more flavor, and it held on.
It has a great viscosity. And again, it was almost unfair because I drank this first, but it'll be the last one I drink on the way back. I agree with you, though.
You would have thought that would have held on to you longer.
You're right, and it didn't.
It was here today, gone tomorrow for me. It was quick. It was a good flavor. This one has a little extra flavor, a little more sweetness, I think, but it hangs on.
It was almost a little lighter, though, and I don't know if I like it. Right now, I'll put it up ahead like you. I'll agree with that. Or I'm going to put it up. They're both solid, but I'm going to edge 2 a little bit more. We're going to see when I come back more than anything on whether I like it.
Color-wise, I don't think there's a difference.
No, they're all aged, 6 years, 7 months, 22 minutes.
This one
you know
has
what I mean?
A butterscotchy nose, which is almost a first.
Oh, I'm not getting that.
You're not getting the sweetness or
not butterscotch.
Are you getting the sweetness? Like
I get like the caramel smell, but not like a It's not like it's not like bringing me into the Buffalo Trace product.
This one has a better hang time than one too.
I don't know about the hang time, but
I'm almost getting like a nut finish.
I was going to say I think the flavor profile was a little better. Like it had a little more.
It's a little. Yeah, I'm going to think 2.
That one's sitting here. That one's sitting right here on me, and I don't know if it's a combination of the 3 of them, but it's like right in my chest right now. Like this stuck in my throat. The smell I'm getting in my nose.
There's 2 notes in the nose. I'm gonna actually maybe even slightly put that one ahead.
I think it woke my heartburn up.
Well, get heartburn up. Now I'm gonna sneeze. I think I'm allergic to whiskey. My wife's gonna be whistling.
You keep saying that. Has she commented yet when she's watching? I gotta say,
she's further behind than me.
this one is actually the best in the flavor so far.
I think there's 3 notes. There's more notes there, and it hangs.
I'm getting a slight peanut in the front. I'm getting like a caramel in the middle, and it's a nice oaky finish.
I did get a nut finish.
And I'm getting like that nice oaky finish. So
what were those stupid round nuts that look like acorns that we used to get?
That would be a hazelnut.
It's not that. It's not that nut.
Love those, as a matter of fact.
But
I got
not the flavor.
I got something for you to try after, and you're gonna know exactly what it tastes like.
See, this nose is
right on our break.
Gone. This nose is almost like 1, like more ethanol, maybe light fruit.
It's lighter than the 2. These 2 definitely 2 and 3 had a better noses for sure.
Yeah. Not a bad finish though.
All right, so this one to me, I'm gonna have to see when I come back.
It's an easier finish.
It's breaking. That one just broke on me. It was giving me that light, bright, grassy note. Hold on, let me see.
It was quick. I don't get
I'm gonna have to see when I come back. Just a hint of it on the front of your tongue. It's not as bad. Second sip was better.
I don't think it's taking 2 and 3.
I don't think so either.
I'm going to keep this back with 1.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put 2 and 3 in the front for now. 1 and 4 in the back. What we're going to do is we're going to take a break. We're going to cleanse our palate. We'll be back in a minute. So we are back. We're going to start on the right, work our way left.
That was a good... actually, nose is in.
The nut, there's a way more nut, a caramel nut I'm getting on this one now. Like it's way more. Like I didn't get the nut.
We did take a pretty good break.
Yeah,
we did.
I didn't get the.
We
nut
solved the world's
time.
problems.
Oh yeah,
in the last 15 minutes. Now I don't know what to compare it to because I just was snacking. So
no, but that's the good thing is now that's number 1. There is a lighter, brighter taste to this one, though, than the others so far that I remember. So it's going to be interesting going back.
It has a decent nose.
It doesn't have a bad nose. It doesn't have a. It's not a bad flavor.
I'm going to keep it where it is for now, only because I'll see if 3 jumps out.
It'll be interesting when I go, if this is 4 and I go to 3 next to it, like which one is it? You know what I mean? Like as on level. All right, I'm going to put that right in the middle of the road. It is way lighter. Like it's not as thick and rich as the other ones were.
And it didn't have a hang time really.
No.
That much. Which,
if it wasn't...
It's what I'm sure it's like 124 to 127.
Yeah, I didn't look.
I don't even know. It's roughly in there. So it's up there. But it doesn't kill you. You know, so if you're not a proof guy, they are still pretty easy.
I'm gonna go on a record though, even because we drank all 4 of them, and say, if it wasn't for the proof though, a lot of the flavor would be gone. Do you know what I mean? It's not like you could do the
But you say
bonded 100 and then you're like, wow, it's just so much flavor and taste. This is kind of just
it
bringing.
is part of that project.
No, I know.
So
It's a different whiskey. I get it.
It's weird.
It's apples and oranges, but
it is apples and oranges.
I guess I'm still going to hold true to the
It's
fact
probably
that
the same guy doing both.
We talked to some of the people.
See, this is nuttier.
We talked to some of the people. I
It's
do
super
on here.
caramelist.
Yes.
This is way nuttier and caramel.
Where this is like $150 around the country. You know what I mean?
No.
So
Take that for what it is. We're hell bent on, the last Kentucky Owls up there. Did that jump? Didn't jump leaps and bounds.
that one hurt me. That one stood. That one left a mark. But that was different on the
Master
taste. That one. You can't complain about Master Keep.
I can.
That wasn't a blind. And it beat the Elijah, which I was shocked.
And I can still complain. It's pricey. I'm gonna go back to I like this one better than 4.
I see some knick-knacking in our future.
Well, I knew that was gonna come. You like 4?
No,
better than-
I know. I think I like
This
3.
one's hanging
A little
way
bit more.
longer.
There was a lot more hang time. It's
Way,
like right in
way
my throat
more.
right now.
This is holding on. This is. That's got 2 flavors and hanging on.
Now we didn't say. I'm 90% sure I'm not going to be able to pick which bottle we're trying to drink. Like I'm not even going to
we
be able to
did.
venture.
Him and I said that before
Yeah.
this. I'm like, I'm not gonna know which.
I'm not going to even try to venture a guess on that.
I'm not.
All right, we'll go on to glass number 2. But
We can tell you which one we like better.
yeah, and I don't even have like a preference because, this year Booker's came out weird. But 1 came out relatively quick. 2 was like in the middle of the summer, and then 3 and 4 came out in like
Bang,
late, late
But
November.
they were still bang bang.
No, they're right, exactly. So it was like a weird.
And honestly,
so I have no idea what 1 even tastes like anymore because it's been so long.
right around us, we have 3, and I have yet to really see 4 near us. This nose is pretty good.
I forgot where Steve got that. Where he found it. 2 is the easiest drinker on the table. 3 drink. Ooh, I gotta take up. 3 drink harder. Two drink softer and more refined and the best flavored one. Like as far as
best flavor, but
the easiest drinker.
It is definitely the easiest drinker. And the nose is good. Try to go easy because I know you're gonna want to knick-knack 50 times. I'm gonna.
That the longevity that has.
I really
decent
think though
viscosity.
4
I'm
hangs
keeping
on a
these
little
2.
longer.
I'm gonna keep these up again.
I'm with you. He put them the same way.
Yeah.
I put 3 a little higher.
I might even be shying to 2 a little bit more because I think it drank a little bit better, but I don't know.
It is a little easier.
In my old age over here, the older I get, I'm finding a lot of times right now like the 108 to 115 is a better range for me right now. Where this is drinking, these got some. I said it before. I drank the Elijah at 133 and it didn't feel this hot. Like they got, you're drinking them. They're all right here on my chest.
And if I sat like him with my knee crossed like that, I would not. If I got up, I'd probably fall over. How do you sit like that? With your knee over that?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Like this? It would go numb.
When I go like this?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Anyway,
I'm trying to get in my happy zone. I'm trying to get in my happy place.
See that? The old timer here is not going to make that. I'd be like falling over. Wow. The nose came in on 1.
The nose comes in on all of these. It just takes a minute.
That
has a different taste,
It's
too.
wicked caramel-esque on 1.
I don't know how to describe this flavor to you people. I really don't. It's bringing me towards that grassy feel, but it's not all the way there. Like in the middle of the palate when I put it in there. Both 1 and 4 did this to me. 2 and 3 are similar. 1 and 4 are similar to me. If it's just
really
me,
disappointed in this though. Again,
we're knick-knacking.
they're all
nitpicking.
We are kind of like they're all pretty good.
All right, I'm going to keep them the way I had them, and then we're going to have to go head to head. So I got 2 and 3 out in the head, and I got 1 and 4 behind. I think those two taste better to me than these two do.
Well, because I think the hang time on 2 and 3 are there as well. These are two easier drinkers, but I don't think they carry as many notes.
Yeah. So we're going to take a break. We're going to go off camera. We're going to have to A and B these until we figure out what our lineup is. We'll be back in a minute. We are back, and this was not easy. I got to be honest with you.
No.
They're 1 and 4 were pretty easy. 2 and 3, we didn't agree. We didn't come down to
One's scratchier, one's not. Type deal.
It's a preference thing. So, but
today
it could all change in a minute.
Tomorrow
anyway,
we could be opposite, but we did agree on 1 and 4.
1 and 4 definitely were brought back for us, but the other two, it depends on whether you want the aggression or your drinkability. So we will go with that then. So our last place, which is glass number 4, which was what you poured in glass number 1.
01.
So 01, which I think was Charlie's batch, and everybody loved it, but that came dead last for us. It had a weird breaking point on that. So
it was kind of it didn't really hold on.
Yeah. The 2 and 3 just seemed to have more flavor, so I don't know today. So our second to the last place was what was in glass number 1, and it's what you poured in glass number 3.
3 was 3.
03. Okay.
So that would be...
That's interesting, because everybody said 2 was terrible, and yet it's hanging on still. So if it wins, that's going to be the funniest thing ever. So it won for one of us. Let's put it that way. So in glass number, I'll go with yours. So your second place was what was in glass number 2. It was my first place, which was in glass number 2. And that was what you poured in glass number 4. 2. So I actually picked the one that everybody hated. And it was like the easiest drink in one.
I'm going to put mine according to me, so that was second. But.
So that's fine. So in my second place, your first place was glass number 3, which I hope it's 04.
04 it is.
04 it is. So I picked the one everyone hated, and you picked the last one we did. They're all very good. They're 1 and 4, or whatever these two are, whatever glass 1 and glass 4 was for us. So it would be 03 and 01. They had it wasn't as flavorful as what these two were.
It was quick. It didn't hold on. It didn't have as many notes to me.
Well, there you go. I didn't hate it when we did it the first time, and I actually picked it as the best one. So that's actually pretty funny. But in 04 it was definitely my second one.
We did. Back to back, we were gone for a while. So.
It was not easy to try to pick, because, again, they're all relatively the same. I'm going to say it one more time. I don't know how many more. If you want to keep seeing the bookers, let me know. I don't know if I can go much higher than the 99, just because when you start drinking, like the Jacks and the Old Forest and stuff, these don't hang. And they're way more money. Not way more, but they're definitely way more money. That's it. We're going to go way more money on that when you go with some of the flavors that you can get out of them. So... But there it is. The best of bookers of this one. We have a mixed bag. I'll leave the things down below.
For sure, I bet Donkey 1 and Donkey 2 will be getting bookers.
Well, if I see them, I'll probably end up breaking down and do it anyways, because we've always been buying them. So, well, there it is. There's our best of bookers this year. So, again, if you agree or disagree, leave a comment down below. We always like to hear from you guys. And that being said...
For those of you who can't get them, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. And again... I'm almost at my limit, so those of you that can get them for $150 and it's not worth it, I agree with you 100%. Get yourself a Lucky 7, get yourself a Jack, get yourself 100 other ones that we've already said that I think...
a knob, barrel proof.
Yeah, knob, yeah.
Barrel pick.
For $44, I agree with that.
Even if it was 60.
I am on the lookout for another one of them, because Mike drank all my last one. I can't stand it. So
there's another one around.
That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Oh, subscribe. Please subscribe. Bet so many.